Friends, good morning. As always, I do my research on consciousness and we explore, we delve deep into it, and whatever are the findings of the research, I come and discuss with you. So, this morning, when I picked up this book, the book is about Brains Explained, right? Brains Explained. What the book is about? Brains Explained. So, page number 63 came out. I just don't, go by this method that I pick up a chapter. No, I just want to look at the vibration. So I came across page number 63, and the interesting fact that I came about it is I'm going to share it with you. I'll read it out for you. It says, does Mozart make babies smarter? Does Mozart make babies smarter? A study published in Nature in 1993 found that college students performed better on spatial tasks right after listening to just 10 seconds of a Mozart sonata. So if Mozart make adult smart, it make baby smart too. No? Turns out this one is a big myth. Music is generally really good for your brain. Music is generally really good for your brain. But the results of the study got blown way out of proportion, right? Like the state of Georgia proposed, we are talking of a state in USA, we are talking of a state of Georgia, proposed a bill that gave every newborn a Mozart CD for free out of proportion, right? But this phenomenon can be explained by something pretty simple. Short-term arousal. If your brain wakes up and starts paying attention, it increases your short-term performance on tasks like playing a video game or doing a jigsaw puzzle. But you can also get the same effect by spending a few seconds sipping your coffee, which I did that when I read the coffee book. When I am doing something, I relate to the concerned book, and I enjoy doing that. And when I picked up my book on coffee, it says that Kenyan high altitude coffee is much better than the low altitude Far East coffee, right? So they're talking of more antioxidants. So let's go beyond this. So spending a few seconds sipping your coffee or reading this book, unfortunately, there is no long-term effect on intelligence. Sorry, baby, right? So it says that how kids can be smart, and then I'll put this there. There's a picture of a baby and this thing, right? Now let's go to page number 135. Page number 135 says what? That is what it came out. Yeah. Can music be medicine? This is what came out, right? Randomly. I didn't pick up any topic, right? So this is how I read the subconscious mind also. It says sometimes therapy needs more than words, sometimes you need to express it in song. Music therapy first began during World War I for soldiers suffering from shell shock and other mental health issues. When musicians were brought into play for injured veterans, doctors realized that soldiers were engaged with the music, recovered faster. It was healing for them. You may have prescribed yourself some music in order to relax or feel better, and it probably worked. Today, music therapy is an evidence-based treatment conducted by trained professionals that involve playing or listening to music as a way to access difficult emotions, engage in self-expression, or cope with stressors. It is highly effective in treatment symptoms of anxiety, depression, PTSD, ADHD, schizophrenia, and autism. And most significantly, music therapy seems to speed up the recovery of individuals suffering from neurological disorders and traumatic brain injuries. So these are the two things that came out. And needless to say, my own expression with music is that music, gives a lot of happiness to your brain, and it boosts your serotonin, which is a neurotransmitter, right? And it helps in all your brain, this thing, dopamine and oxytocin, right? This is what came out in the research today. This is one thing. And secondly, on the Bible stories that I refer to, it says that kids have to listen to their parents. And there's a story that the father wanted to work in the vineyard, and he called his sons, and his son did not pay much attention, but later his elder son realized, and he went and worked with him. And that's it, Colossians 3:20, that kids, listen to your parents. And then it also says that father should not embitter the children, because then kids are discouraged. So that came out in the Bible stories. And the last but one from Gita, Chitta Vritti Nirodh, which is that, the subdued mind remains in lasting peace and pure bliss. So whatever suits you, you can take out of it, and you may use it for your welfare today, but pay attention to whatever comes across. So I've discussed coffee, I've discussed brain, I've discussed music, I've discussed Bible, I've also discussed Gita, right? And what is the song for today's? You think about it. Which song gives you happiness? To me, it's Subha Subha Le Rab Ka Naam, Rab Aayenge Tere Kam. And also because this is the morning thing, that I feel that agar hum subah prior to all this, I did meditation, right? 4:30 to 5:30, and then I connected with nature, right? And then I worked a little bit in the field, right? And then I did my exercises as well. So whatever you can pick up from here and proceed with your journey. And Subha Subha Le Rab Ka Naam, Rab Aayenge Tere Kam. And also may God bless you and keep you always. Stay young forever. May your heart be joyful, and may your song always be sung, and you stay young. Okay, thank you so much. God bless you. Stay tuned, happy, healthy, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye bye.